Hello and welcome to the Bluffs Sports Zone. I'm your host Scott Stover, filling in for Craig Carlson. This week's show is going to be short and sweet as we update all things Diamond and Reiver sports. First up to bat, the number 2 ranked Iowa Western baseball team plays their last 2 home games before hitting the road for 14 straight contests. Here's IWTV student Jim Brinklow with highlights from their doubleheader against Southwestern April 14th.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill Meyer Woodring family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in Southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
The Reiver Baseball Team playing in the comfort of their own home field to cap a 28-game homestand, and they get going early. Bottom of the first, Damick Tomshay drills one down the middle. His hit brings home Brett Bass from second base, and Iowa Western takes a 1-0 lead. Just 2 batters later, it's Levi Meyer. He connects with the ball, lost in my sight, but nonetheless, he allows the man on second to come home and take a 2-run lead. With 2 outs in the inning, IWCC threatens to score again. Grant K makes that threat a reality. He gets to second base on a bad throw by the Spartan defense. The RBI makes it 3-0. Reiver's adding to the damage in the second inning. Adam Morey places the ball perfectly, giving Bass his second run on the day. And IW now enjoying a 4-run lead. However, things start to heat up a bit in the top of the third. Southwestern's Caleb Klein with the 2 RBI single. He brings home Tyler Jensen, who has to pick up the bat before crossing home plate. And he's followed by Quinn Gooch, sliding in for the 4-2 score. Spartan's not finished yet. With a man on first base, he has plenty of time to make it all the way to home plate. With a deep hit to left field, and the 3-run inning pulls the Spartans within 1 at 4-3. Southwestern giving the Reivers a run for their money. Iowa Western wants to regain that big lead, and Alex Greer makes that happen. The ball goes over the right fielder's head, plenty of space for K to round the bases from first. It gives his team a 5-3 lead. Top of the 5th, a hit by Dylan Coates goes straight to the third baseman, but a bad throw brings another Spartan across the plate, 5-4. Southwestern starting to look dangerously close to a comeback. In the bottom of the 6th, IWCC creates separation once again, and they do it in style. Morey with the 3-run jack not only gives his team the lead, but ensures the victory 8-5. The Reivers look to continue the momentum in the second part of the doubleheader, but Southwestern's Seth Leeser's RBI single gives the Spartans their first lead of the day, 1-0. However, it doesn't take long for the Reivers to grab that lead. Damick Tomshay has the home run. Nope, it bounces off the wall. That's alright though, because he brings home 2 fellow teammates to steer the lead away 2-1. Just moments later, 2 on base, 1 in scoring position. Gabby De Verona records his 23rd RBI of the season. Reivers starting to roll 3-1. Later in the frame, Andy Roberts comes up to plate with just 1 out. His sacrifice fly brings home Tanner Krietermeyer for the 3-run lead, 4-1. Minutes later, same inning, Iowa Western has bases loaded. The pitcher's mistake walks the batter, giving the Reivers an easy score. Starting to look like musical chairs out there, with everyone walking around. Seth Leeser does the same mistake to the next batter and walks him. The Spartans have 2 on, but with 2 outs. Marcus Douglas feels the pressure and it shows. The hit goes straight to Tomshay's glove and then to De Verona's glove to end the scoring threat. Reiver scores 6 in the first inning, a score the Spartans can't match all game. Iowa Western sweeps a doubleheader, winning 8-4. The Reivers follow that up with 4-game conference series at Marshalltown, winning every single one and improving to a 15-1 in conference play and a 34-1 overall record. Here's why. Check it. They lead the nation in batting average, hitting a phenomenal .442 as a team. With 5 Reivers in the top 15 in batting average, Levi Meyer leading JUCO D1 with .545. The team scored an average of 11 runs a game, second best, 9. Definitely comfortable lead there for Iowa Western, but the offense not the only one doing work. The pitching staff is 6th in earned runs a game with 2.70.
I mean, I hope our better days are ahead of us yet, because people don't believe me, but we're 30-1, and I mean we're not playing that well yet consistently. And I hope our better days are ahead of us yet with that, believe it or not.
It's always good when you can help out the team to win, but I was just seeing the ball pretty well today, so I was just had a good approach, so everything worked out.
The baseball team not the only Reiver ball club getting it done. After the break, Iowa Western softball highlights coming at you.
No team covers Southwest Iowa sports like the team at Jenny Edmondson Sports Medicine. For nearly 25 years, Jenny Ed Sports Med certified athletic trainers have cared for thousands of area athletes and their schools. And our partnering physicians at Nebraska Orthopedics help ensure you're taken care of from diagnosis through rehab. If you need to be seen now, come by our Saturday morning walk-in clinic. It's open all fall from 8 to 9:30 a.m. Jenny Edmondson Sports Medicine.
Lynx fans can now log on to alsportsfan.com for archived and live broadcasts, team info, pictures, and more. alsportsfan.com, part of the cbsportsfan.com family.
Whether you're a weekend warrior or on an organized sports team, however you play, you risk injury. At Flex Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, we specialize in the prevention, recognition, treatment, and rehab of orthopedic and sports injuries. We have 30 combined years of experience, making us Southwest Iowa's leading physical therapy clinic. At our state-of-the-art facility and using the latest technology, we'll help you get back on the field fast. So if you experience a sports injury, you need to see us first. Flex Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, your Southwest Iowa sports medicine professionals.
If green and gold never gets old, then St. Albert Sports Fan is the place for you. Updated daily, it's loaded with articles, archives, and so much more. And if you can't make the game, you can still watch it live from the comfort of your own computer. St. Albert Sports Fan, the homepage for the home team.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by the St. Albert Alumni Association.
After dropping from NJCA's top 20, the Iowa Western softball team on a roll as of late. The Reivers head into their battle against conference foe Indian Hills, having won 14 of their last 15. Here's highlights from April 5th's doubleheader. Iowa Western comes into the game with a 1-1 record in conference play, defending home field very important in Region 11. And at the bottom of the first, Reivers playing some small ball. Vanessa Molina comes through with a sacrifice bunt to advance Rebecca Sanchez to second. On the very next pitch, Sanchez steals third with an overthrown ball, advances home to put the Reivers up 1-0. 2 innings later, Iowa Western threatens again, but with 2 outs and a 2-2 count, sophomore Kaylin Simpson gets caught looking at the outside curve, and the opportunity to extend the lead comes to an end. In the close contest, the Reivers defense steps up with 2 outs. Iowa Western's Brianna Canova catches the infield fly at the top of the 5th to retire the side. Then in the bottom of the frame, the Reivers look to create more breathing room. Molina gets sent to third on the sacrifice bunt to put her in easy scoring position. With Sanchez next to the plate, she comes through with a big RBI single to push the lead to 2 runs. Still a close ball game. The Warriors' hopes of making a comeback, easier said than done, with Greta Smines in the circle. 1 of her 3 strikeouts in her complete game shutout, allowing no hits, as the Reivers stay resilient defensively and keep Indian Hills scoreless to win Game 1 of the doubleheader 2-0. With that win, head coach Lana Ross reaches a milestone in her career at Iowa Western, winning 400 games and grabs some much-deserved props during intermission. The celebration short-lived though. Back to action in Game 2 of the doubleheader. Kaylee Homewood hits an RBI single to the center-left gap, and Indian Hills takes a 1-0 lead in the first. In the bottom half, Rebecca Sanchez provides a response for the Reivers. She knocks it just over Carly Dale's head for a single, part of a 4-for-4 performance for the leadoff hitter. Later in the frame, Iowa Western gets the run back on a pass ball that sends Sanchez jetting home to tie the score at 1 run. With the score locked up at the bottom of the third, Reivers back to work. Simpson cracks it to deep center and shows her wheels as she grabs a triple. Next to the plate, Daly Fossler lies it down for a sacrifice bunt to bring in the go-ahead score, Iowa Western up 2-1. Moments later, Brianna Canova dents the metal with an RBI single, part of the team's 10 hits in the game to increase the lead to 2 runs. Not content with the lead, at the bottom of the fourth, Simpson connects for her second time of the game to bring in a run, 4-1 Reivers. A 3-run game with 3 innings left, not impossible, but Iowa Western shuts the door, allowing just 1 Warrior to reach the base after the 4th frame, as they hold on to win 4-1 and get the doubleheader sweep, improving to 3-1 in conference play and sits in second place in conference standings.
I just felt really confident at the plate today, so it was just a bonus that I got on every time. I've been a part of a lot of teams, and I enjoyed being on this one the most, so I don't know, I like it.
Iowa Western traveling to Columbus, Nebraska to play the Central Tournament. The Reivers win 4 of their 5 games, outscoring the first 4 opponents by 30 combined runs. The Reivers have now won 20 of their last 22, improving their record to 33-11 on the season, and will likely jump back into the NJCA top 20. Thanks for tuning in to the BSZ. Remember to check us out on Facebook at CBTV Channel 17 or online at cbtv17.com. Until next time, keep on playing.